So hello, peace be upon you. Welcome to another episode of the Happiness Revolution, where I talk about age-old wisdom that will easily change your life and make the world a better place. So, in this video, I want to talk about how you can become free to be who you really are. Don't be constrained by all these crazy things in this modern world that makes us inhuman, is the way I like to describe it. Controls our spirit. What do I mean by that? If you jump on a train or a bus, you know what I'm talking about, where people aren't really talking to each other and they're not being who they really want to be. You know, the only human beings on those trains and buses in the city are the ones who are little children who are expressing themselves, who they really want to be, and maybe some few older people who have those old traditions of knowing each other and being part of a community, which we have been losing over time. But even they don't really know how to be truly human. Okay, and how do you do that? What you've got to do to release yourself from the materialistic trap, and this really makes sense, is to release the stuff that's controlling you. Okay, not completely, but to the extent of releasing. The way it's described in spiritual philosophy is to release what you love. Okay, so that in the beginning, because you're super materialistic, you love every penny you have, so start giving it away in charity. Okay, small amounts. But as you become more free, you need to release more. Otherwise, if you don't, then you'll be in a state where you're not releasing what you love, and you fall back down into the materialistic trap. It's just like somebody's doing exercise, right? In the beginning, you can only do like one lift of this certain weight, yeah? And then after a while of doing that, you become stronger, and lifting that weight is no effort at all. It makes no difference. So you need to lift a little bit heavier weights and all that kind of stuff. So that's the spiritual wisdom for today. And just try it out. This kind of wisdom, you've got to try it out. I think deep in your heart you know it's true as well. That's another quality of this wisdom, that you know it kind of makes sense what I'm saying, right? But then you try it out and it makes even more sense, and it will make you happier, because this is all this wisdom is about, making you a happier person. Now, I like to end with something I've been slowly trying to introduce, because the whole point of wisdom is supposed to make it easy for people to do. Okay, what I've been trying to do, especially my Monday videos, is not talk about wisdom straight for myself. It's not really for myself. It's from age-old texts and things like that. But Mondays, I talk about, fresh wisdom that God has been teaching recently. So, how would I say it? Every Friday, there is a spiritual talk by a spiritual leader who has been the leader of the revolutionary group that has been assigned by God to make the world a better place, to revolutionize the world. And it's not a revolutionary group in the sense that they've got guns and stuff like that. They have this wisdom. And so I'm going to send you a link to that. And I've been trying to introduce this idea for a while, in the sense that I've always said that all religious teaching throughout the ages, since the beginning, through Judaism and Christianity and Hinduism and Buddhism, it's always been taught by God to humanity to make the world a better place. But because of our ego, we say, no, we don't want to listen to it, we don't like rules, we don't like to be taught by anybody. So this spiritual wisdom has always been taught to humanity, but humanity always likes to bury it under their ego and make up their own rules and corrupt religion. So that's what's happened to religion in the past, and that's why it continuously has to be taught again, and God has to continuously build up another community to guide humanity out of their own weaknesses and traps. So check out the video in the summary. Click on the summary, the English summary, I suppose, if you don't understand the language in which Urdu, in which the speech, this weekly speech is given. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, and please ask questions. That's the whole idea. I want people to ask questions. So anything you don't believe or you don't agree with, ask, and you'll find there are simple answers to those questions. Thank you for watching. Bye.